goal of this video is to talk about the chords that are used in Bleecker Street. I have the capo up here on the 9th fret, and I play what looks like a G chord to D, C, back to G. Hang on that G, go to A minor, pinky on the 12th fret, down to the 11th, and pinky goes up to the 1st string right here, on the 11th fret, G, E minor, B7, C, G, D, E minor, walk up on the 6th string, up, open, 11, 12th, and then D, C, and finish off with that G. And that chord pattern, I know there's a lot of chords, but those are the chords that cycle throughout this song. So let's talk about the details of each chord and the right hand technique that I use. So with my right hand, I start off most of the finger pickings by using my thumb on these E, A, and D strings, these lower strings, and the other fingers up here on the other strings on the guitar. So I really only use my thumb, first and second finger throughout this song. I might use my third finger, but I haven't really used my pinky here. You could change the finger picking style. But what I do is for this first chord, I pinch the E string and the B string to start, and then I pluck the other strings in different ways. But I always make sure to try and pinch the E and B string, and then when I go to the D, I shift my right hand down, so now it's pinching the A and the E string. So it goes. And again, I'm just pinching with the thumb and another finger, usually my first or second finger. And that time I'm pinching the A and E strings. Now the C, I pinch again on the A and B string. And I hammer on with my first finger on my left hand, my pointer finger, on the B string 1st fret. So it goes, and then use my pinky up on the 12th fret, 1st string, and then back to the 10th fret on the 2nd string. So it goes, and all that is, one more time, hammering on 10th fret, 2nd string with the 1st finger in the left hand, and pinching with my right hand, pinching the A and B string, and then pinkies on the 1st string, 12th fret, and then back to the G. But now the G is, if you picture a C chord, this G is just like that, except my ring finger, my 3rd finger, is going to be on the 6th string, 12th fret. So, and now I'm hammering on with these two fingers, and they're going just as they would go for the C chord. So it goes, and he hammers on twice the first time and different amounts throughout the rest of the song. So altogether, those chords sound something like this. Now the G, he hangs on it for a little bit, then goes to A minor, and then the pinky finger I use on the 12th fret, start climbing down. And the next chord, I like to shift my middle finger on the 11th fret and my pinky finger on the 11th fret of the 1st string. So, something like that. Or you can keep the A minor formation and put your thumb on the 11th fret. Or your pinky up on the 11th fret as well on the 1st string. I like this formation better. And then we go back to the G. Now to an A minor. And notice with my right hand I'm always trying to pinch somehow. Here I'm pinching the E and B string. I could have pinched the E and the E string. It changes throughout the song, but that's the kind of finger picking motion. You pinch and then you use the other fingers to pluck other strings. And then so G, E minor, to B chord, C, the pinky again, the first string, 12th fret, back to a G, up to a D, and I think here this time with the D, he uses the pinky up on the 12th fret to toggle around that chord. Back to an E minor. And then climb, open, 11, 12 on the 6th string. And quickly D, C, and then finish off with the nice G chord. And again, if you want to hear the song, you can find it here. If you want to see the song played really nicely, covered by someone else, you can see it all put together here. They play it, a little bit differently than I do, but I think the chord formation is almost identical.